So the last variable type I want to talk about for now is the transform variable type. So if we want to click or create a new variable, click on this plus button and let's call this one floor transform. So let's change the variable type to transform and let's compile. You can see here, if you click on the arrow, the transform is all of these different numbers. So we can change the location, the rotation, and scale of an item. So anything that has a location, rotation, and scale inside of your level, we can modify it with this. So if we press G just to view all of the icons, we can actually modify, for example, the sun's location, rotation, and scale through this transform variable. The same goes with the skylight, the same goes with the player start instance, and the same goes with the floor. So for example, let's do it on the floor. We can change all three numbers at once. So for example, my location should be 100, 100, 100. My rotation should be 20, 50, 20. It's just random numbers actually. And I'll just scale it. Let's scale it down to 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Okay, and let's drag out the transform. And let's compile and save. Okay, so here we can change the floor transformation. So if I click on the floor and if I open my viewer, right click and create a reference to the floor, I drag it out and you can write transform. So as you can see, the easiest way to search for things if you're new to the engine or new to Blueprints, you can just write what you want to do with this floor. For example, if you want to rotate it, you can write rotation. You can see here you can get the actual rotation or you can set the rotation. If you want to get the location, you can just write location and you can see here set actor location. So this is a good way to search for things if you don't know what they're called 100%. So for example, for the transformation, let's write transform and you can see here that you can set the actor transformation. So let's connect it and let's connect the floor transformation inside of new transform, compile, and let's click play. Before we click play, let's actually delay it for 3 seconds. So you can see there's a difference from before and after. So when we begin play, wait 3 seconds, then launch this code. Okay, so let me organize this a bit. And compile and let's click play. So you can see here after 3 seconds, it will change the transformation of this mesh. So this is the transform variable and it's very handy and it can also be used on cameras because cameras has also these transformation values. So this is a great variable to use to change the transformations of items.